Hey guys, welcome back to Theme Park Theories, and today we have a brand new news video for you guys on the Donkey Kong roller coaster over in Epic Universe, which is opening, of course, in Orlando for Universal. So this Donkey Kong roller coaster has been confirmed to be in the Super Nintendo Land, obviously, because it is a Nintendo property, and this is actually a pretty cool coaster from what we heard so far. So from the update that we've gotten, we can see that the false track has been basically completed for the outside portion now, and if I'm being honest, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, but that makes sense because I think most of the ride is going to be inside for I guess theming and show elements and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Basically, if you don't know what the false track is, in the video game of Donkey Kong, the minecart that you ride or that Donkey Kong rides in actually jumps tracks from time to time during the levels, and the Universal actually wanted to replicate that sequence outside for anyone to see, so they created a false track with a actual real side track that the actual minecart will attach to, as you can see in this little diagram photo right there. And it seems that they've actually completed most of the layout, if not all of the false track at least. And like I said, not the entire roller coaster will be covered in this. It's just going to be the outside portion, I believe, because that's what they want the people to see. But it does look like they've finished that for the most part, which is very, very exciting news. As you can see here, the track layout is outlined. There's, not a whole bunch of crazy things with this roller coaster, but it doesn't really need to be too insane because it is kind of like a family ride. And I think this attraction is going to, focus more on just the theming of Donkey Kong with a little bit of thrill, just kind of like how the actual game is. So I'm very excited for this, and it actually looks pretty cool in my opinion. The track does look pretty accurate to the game. It's very narrow and kind of just cartoonish looking, and I actually really like it. And as you can see here, you can actually see the shadow of the actual track, which is what the arrow is pointing at here exactly. So that's kind of cool to be able to see that, even if it's not the track itself, it is like the shadow of it, which I think is kind of funny. So this is kind of like how I guess it works, if you're wondering. Very, very genius idea in my opinion, and I think it is going to look pretty cool in a person whenever we finally see this thing testing, or people actually riding the mine train. So now for the actual brand new thing that we've recently seen from a drone view. As you can see here, the actual show building of the Donkey Kong roller coaster has sort of been, I guess, detailed and themed now with this sort of temple, like golden yellow temple thing, just like how it is in the video game, basically, and some grass, and then of course the false track kind of has some painting over it to make it look like just a regular goofy looking cartoonish mine track from the Nintendo video games. I think it looks pretty good so far. Of course, we're not finished with it yet, and whenever it's finished, it'll probably look a lot more themed. From what we've seen in some concept art, it does look like it's going to be pretty big, at least like the facade of the show building. The show building itself doesn't look too big, it looks kind of narrow, but I don't know, they could build behind it a little bit more. We'll just have to wait and see on that. But it is nice to know they are adding theming to it, and this coaster is getting a lot of progress done with it. Other than that, though, we don't know too much about this roller coaster. We're still kind of waiting on a lot of stuff. Of course, though, we'll hopefully be seeing it very, very soon, and just some more news and updates on it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please tell me your comments down below. What do you think about this Donkey Kong roller coaster? If you're a fan of Nintendo Donkey Kong, and if you're excited for this new Nintendo World to open up at Orlando. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.